Word on the street, you got that ism check. They say, you got these bitches doing us some on bows to get your trap check.
Imani Inc. Music.
Got instrumental stock.
It's a lifestyle, this is not a hustle. You gotta sacrifice or you ain't gotta struggle. Live outside your comfort zone, not outside a bubble. You gotta stay hard when it's time for trouble. Ism for God is the greater mind. Ain't nothing like the max state of mind. Apply the game is the greater grind. You put it to the test, lay in the greater time.
Word on the street, you got that ism check. They say, you got these bitches doing us some on bows to get your trap check.
Imani Inc. Music.
Got instrumental stock.
Yeah, this is part 2 of Why Pimp is Necessary, part 2. And I always hear girls pretty, whether they squares or 304s or wanna be put the pussy peddlers, whatever. They always had the same answer of why pimp is not necessary. Oh, he taking all the money, financial abuse. I'm like, really? That's the only reason why you talking about a pimp is not necessary. So you could do your own thing. But every time I see it, I say it time and time again. And like you see on the if you look at you seeing the first clips, so you know I got it rolling. So the first girl look like she's Spanish or she might be white. You know, I ain't put her name up there. But she says she's selling pussy and head, both $40 deal will be going on every day till she wanna stop. And she do traveling. So the travel fees are required if not in the same city. And she'll do a train as well. Service requirements only. You mean serious inquiry? This what I'm talking about. This what I'm talking about. Look at the price. Now a P ain't gonna have no hoe selling doing no $40 for the head and pussy. Not even just pussy alone or head alone. You ain't doing no less than with your room. If you doing it out of room, most likely hoes is doing it out of hotel room. Ain't no hotel room for $40. And if it is $40, it's a cheap ass hotel, like a hole in the wall. Most of these rooms like $75, $80 a night. Some, $100 a night. Why would you do less than what the room is for? 2, if you're doing it for that low money, you're inviting the motherfuckers that's gonna give you issues. That means you gotta work harder to get your quota or whatever. You gotta deal with a lot of bullshit. Like I said, it's just sad. And I don't see no structure or no discipline when I see shit like this. That means you ain't got no P. Or if you got a P, he ain't got no game. You still ain't got no P. Because a P with no game ain't no P. He ain't no P. He a simp. You dig what I'm saying? And then look. Then a black girl, even worse. She said she selling cat $20. Cat $20. Head for $7. Head for $7? $7? Bitch, you might as well do it for free. $7 for head. And she said both $40 is the deal. It sounds like the same girl. They were either together, but she's like $40. This the deal would be going on till she wanna stop. She will travel if you're not in her city, and she'll make a way, and she'll do a train, and as well, and it's free, and she enjoyed it. It's $30 if it's trash, serious requirements only. So if she liked it, she gonna do it for free. So basically, if she's saying that means she liked it. She liked sucking dick and like her pussy getting beat up. She'll do it for free too. Where's the structure in this? Where is the game? And, you know, this black girl look fairly attractive. She don't look ugly, look like she got her body straight. And she doing, you is doing these prices. This is why a pimp is necessary. Ain't no pimp gonna let no bitch do shit like this. I'm sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. This is why a pimp is necessary. Is that it ain't no structure, ain't no discipline, ain't no game. With these bitches just pussy peddlers. They look like they just jumped into and want to post on, and they posted on Facebook. Their shit is on Facebook. It ain't even on. I didn't find this shit on the motherfucking Mega. I ain't find this shit on Skip the Games and all that. I found this shit on fucking Facebook. There is outright, at least a real hoe got some decorum. She ain't gonna outright sell it on Facebook. You know, she might, throw little videos in the little video spot, and then, and then motherfucker want to fuck with them. They in the inbox. But they ain't just like, oh yeah, I got this for 20 and this. They ain't putting their prices on Facebook. Like I said, this reason why a pimp is necessary. Because these bitches be fucking up the game like this. And on top of that, you're inviting dangers, unwanted dangers and unwanted motherfuckers that you don't want to deal with. And then when the shit hit the fan, you want to say men is trash. Well, you should have fucked with some pimping. Cause a pimp ain't gonna let a bitch do this shit. You dig what I'm saying? And that's why these posts are gang goofy. And I'm done talking about this bullshit.
This a lifestyle, this is not a hustle. You gotta sacrifice and you ain't gotta struggle. Live outside your comfort zone, not outside the bubble. You gotta stay hard when it's time for trouble. Isn't for God, it's the greater mind. Ain't nothing like the max state of mind. Apply the game, it's the greater grind. You put it to the test, ain't a greater time.